Girls find themselves getting into funny habits, even with the people that they would not want to relate themselves with anywhere in life. Hooligans, people of no virtue, people of no character. And this is just because of the peer pressure. Peer pressure should not lead you to do what you are not supposed to do, should not make you do what is wrong. If you have been guided by your parent, by the church leaders, in the school, there are counselors. There are those people who mentor you. In this youthful age, in this teenage, it is where peer pressure mess up with very many young men. Almost everybody is lost during this period. And if you respect yourself and respect God, who called you into righteousness, whom you have been taught about since you began going to the church in the Sunday school, and now you are this age, that God whom you have been taught about all through, respect Him. Honor yourself. Honor God through your body. Honor God through your character. Honor God through all things that you do. Make your own choices. Don't be dragged all about by these peer groups which lead many into destruction. And remember that if you destroy yourself at this age, it is very hard to recover. This is where many young girls lose their virginity because of foolishness, because of wanting to prove that they are not foolish, that they are not left behind. They find themselves in very messy situations that they cannot even bear. Take a scenario where you go and you want to prove yourself tough, you get pregnant, and some of them even die trying to do abortions because they don't want to live with the shame. Others terminate their education because they are now baby mothers. What is the benefit? Why should you involve yourself in this? What do you gain? It is wise if you choose to maintain your dignity, to maintain your image, to build your image, to build your self-esteem. Know that once you choose to stand your ground and refuse to be swayed by these peer groups, by these peer pressures, then you will emerge a winner. You will emerge a very strong person, built of a strong character and ready to face the young adult age and even to the adult age. You will be a responsible person even when you grow up. Everyone will honor you in the villages, everywhere, in the community. You will be honored because you stood your ground. You maintained your respect. You maintained your dignity. You need to know that it is you. After you receive information from the parents, from the church groups, from the leaders, from the counselors, now it is upon you to make sure that you follow the good guidelines, the good advice that you have been given. Parents, it is the high time that we choose to be close to our children. Don't be too busy for them. Don't be always in business. Don't be always doing other things in church, in any other thing, with the TVs and the phones all the time. Make sure that you have time to set apart for them. Talk to them in plain language. Explain to them what they need. And you young boys and girls, once you are advised, take heed to what you have been advised. Make sure you follow the instructions that you are given by the parents, by the church leaders, by the youth leaders, by the teen leaders. Yes, whenever you get advised, because there are these groups that are devoted to help the youth that they are not wasted away by these evil men who are out there to destroy them. You find that there are a group of men who are there to destroy young girls. And foolishly, girls give themselves to them. In this age, everyone wants recognition. Everyone wants to be recognized that he is there, he is of age, he is not behind, he can do anything. That means sijali, I don't give a damn, I don't mind, I don't worry. So what? What is that? What will they do to me? What and what? You want to prove tough to people, yet you give yourself to them. They enjoy and they leave you in trouble. Be wise. Don't be misused by anyone who comes your way. Girls, think twice before you take any step. Remember the good guidance, the good words, the words of wisdom that you are given from the young age by the parents, in church, or anywhere else in the community where you get the right advice. Follow that. Don't prove to anyone that you are special. Don't prove to anyone how tough you are. You will only get wasted. You will only get destroyed. You will lose your dignity. You will lose your esteem. And once you get to go with these men, these young boys, wanting to prove that you are not foolish, so that you go on telling others that wewe ni mjinga, haujatobolewa, sijui wewe ni mjinga, haujatoboa, sijui nini. You want that fame, yet it is not useful at all. It will only destroy your self-image. It will just destroy your personal character. And these boys start talking anywhere recklessly whenever they see you pass by, that this and this, so and so, is very useless. I have done this with so and so, and you become the laughing stock of the village. You thought that you are proving tough and to know much, yet you become the laughing stock of the community. You become useless. No one wants to associate with you anymore because you have been misused. You have been reduced to nothing. You have lost your dignity. You have lost your self-esteem. And the funny thing with this life is when the devil corners you and he puts you down in this, at this age, the other thought he brings to you is, now that I am this useless, now that I have done this with a very useless person, with a person I wouldn't want even to be associated with in my life, because I was just pushed by the peer pressure, by the peer groups, and now I find myself in this mess. I don't find any other need to live. I don't find the importance of living anymore. I'll kill myself. I'll hang myself. But you destroy your life. Many girls have destroyed their lives because they realize that they have messed up their lives. They realize that they are pregnant. They can't face their parents to go and tell them that they are pregnant, and they know within a short time it will be known by everyone, by the community. Yet these boys you wanted to prove tough to are enjoying life every day with others like you. You get into this position now, you see the end of your life, and the devil now tells you, now kill yourself. You think it is normal, it is a normal thought, yet it is the devil now who wants to make sure that you get to hell direct. He managed to mislead you through these young boys, through these peer groups, and he's pressuring you now to kill yourself. If not killing yourself, he pressures you to go and do abortion. Others die while doing abortion. And remember, others even lose their uterus, their ability to give birth even in your future at this age, because they do it in secret. They don't even know how to do it. They don't even go to health facilities that should handle this in hygienic ways. They go to these funny doctors within the villages secretly so that no one knows. And you find yourself dying there. You find yourself losing even your uterus or your ability to give birth in your lifetime, and you become useless. You feel misused. You feel useless. And the other option that the devil gives you is, now that I'm this useless, now that I am worthless, what is the meaning of life? Let me take my life. It is so sad. Before all this takes place, before you engage yourself to these dangers, before you drive yourself to all these messes, why don't you choose to be wise? Why don't you choose to maintain your dignity, your self-esteem, your chastity, your virginity, and you get even into marriage with the dignity, knowing that you have preserved yourself, you have honored God, you have honored parents, you have honored the community. Why do you drive yourself into evil? Boys, why do you destroy yourself? These boys think that I have nothing to lose, I will only enjoy, and that's all. But remember that you are demoralizing yourself, you are lowering your dignity, you are proving to be so cheap, you are proving that you have no self-control, you have no virtue, you are not of any value, that you can do anything. You should have respect for yourself. Young boys, respect yourself, respect the young girls, because that is what you have been taught since you are born. If you don't find the right advice from your parent, you can seek it in the church where you are going. The church leaders, the group leaders, the youth leaders, the teenage leaders, and the rest. In the schools where you are, there are counselors employed and trained to teach you, to guide you through the right paths. Others are not privileged to have parents who can guide them. Others are orphans, or others just ran from their homes and they are living in other places. Others grew up in very hostile environments that they had to run away, and they found themselves in other communities. In this case, find people of goodwill in the community, because they are there. Look for them. Let them give you guidance. Ask questions that you feel that it is becoming too much to you, that it is weighing you down. Go look for a positive person, a grown-up, somebody with his own dignity, somebody who can guide you in the right path. Go to them. Let them give you words of wisdom. In this world, there are very many people who are good-hearted, who are positive to one's life, and are willing to assist everyone grow up in the right manner. So don't say that you have no one to ask, no one to assist you. There are very many people willing to assist in the community. Look for them, identify them. If you don't know them, then ask in the churches, in the community centers. There are people ready to assist you, so that you build your image from the young age, from the adolescent. You carry yourself through in dignity, in respect, in honor, and the community will live to respect you. Self-esteem is very important to everyone. Maintain it, maintain it, maintain it. In the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 15 and verse 33, the Bible tells us that we move away from the evil men, that we don't engage ourselves with the corrupt men, because bad company corrupts good behavior. The Bible here has advice for us as youth and any other age group, that we should refrain bad company. We should run away. We should set ourselves far apart from bad companies, because they ruin good character. You have been brought up in a Christian way, or in any other religion that you are in, and you need to know that good company will build your good morals. Bad company will destroy your good character, will draw you into their bad habits, and eventually, when you continue being with them, will slowly and slowly draw you to their own habits, and eventually you find yourself being useless just as they are. Why are very many young people, even children of the rich, people who should be respected in the communities, they are destroying themselves? Walk around in these wine dens everywhere, these clubs everywhere, you find very young men destroying themselves. They are even lacking manners, even to their own parents and the grown-ups in the society. They are walking around the streets with these wines, drinking them anywhere. And some who cannot even afford it carry around water in those cups, and they walk long distances wanting to prove that they are also men, they can also drink and do that. So what benefit do you get after all? After some few days of consumption of that alcohol, of that wine, you become an addict. And that is why you find very many of this generation have become so useless. People who cannot be relied on, people who cannot be given any responsibility. Their parents are crying. They spent all the money trying to educate you, trying to take you to all places that you get helped, that you get the right stature, the right education, the right information, the right skills. But you waste yourself because you want to prove yourself not simple. You want to prove to others that you also know that you can also drink.